Hey everyone, I'm here with HIF Outreach Coordinator Joanne. So Joanne, how did you get involved with HIF?
Well, I started as an intern 2 years ago, and mostly what I did was just kind of help everyone out in the office. But more of what I grew into doing is reaching out to the community. So it started off with like a list of senior citizen homes and like reaching out to them, because senior citizens, they're actually a good audience to bring to the films. And then it just kind of grew from there about like what outreach actually does for the festival. And so I just came more into reaching out to the right communities to bring to the film festival.
So how long have you been involved with HIF?
Since I was an intern, I want to say I've helped out every year since then, and this year I have like an official title, so I'm no longer an intern, but I'm actually like seasonal staff.
So what do you do as an outreach coordinator?
So before the festival starts, I usually get the list of all the films, and we have this big meeting about certain topics that would be good to bring up. Like there's local organizations that are, dedicated to promoting like Korean or Okinawan films, or just like bringing out that whole educational aspect of the festival. And there's also like organizations that are against like human trafficking, so we have like a few films that are about that, or like women injustices, or about environmental sustainability topics. So I just kind of talk to those people and I let them know what films we have, and I try to make sure that they can share that with their community as well.
Okay, so how does one become a coordinator?
Well, I just kind of got into it as starting from an intern. Like some interns, they have different jobs. It's kind of like operations, managing all the volunteers, programming, but I found that it was useful for me to just bring people to the festival, because even though it's a big festival, not a lot of people actually still, like a lot of people are still trying to find out about it. So that's part of my job, is to help them to know what the festival is about.
So as far as HIF is, how many movies have you seen so far?
Well, it's been a busy few weeks, so I want to say since the festival started, I've only managed to see about 5 films that I could.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is one of your favorite movies?
One of my favorite ones is Eden. It's about a girl who's played by Jamie Chung. It's about a girl who gets kidnapped, and she finds herself in human trafficking that's in America. And I think it's a good topic, and it's also based on a true story that a lot of people don't know that's happening in America. They always hear about it in other countries, but it's important to bring that awareness. And I like that film, that it's about real events that happen here.
So what do you think of this year's turnout at HIF?
This year's turnout seems it's going well. I want to say that we reach out to a lot of different people every year, and that's a good thing. So our audience keeps growing, and I think this year we touched up on a different audience when we had pop-up in the park in Kaka'ako. It was more of a family-oriented event, and it was also free. So there was a lot of families there that came to our booth at the pop-up, and they just wanted to know more about the films and like all the family-friendly films that we had, which were the Studio Ghibli films, and we had a few animations like Monkey King and The Wolf Children. So that was really good to reach out to those people and bring more people to the festival.
Great. So thank you so much for your time, Joanne. Okay. Reporting from HIF, Charles Yago, Hawaii Pacific University.